Today's action comes from the Under-13s National League that features the Battle of the Glens, with Gary Scott's Glentoran wearing green against travelling Glenavon in blue. First chance of the game fell to Glenavon's Stuart Harrison after a through ball from Ashley Beckett. Harrison, however, couldn't manage to get anything on the ball. Early effort, sighs of relief from Glentoran. First effort for Glentoran, that came after some neat footwork by their number 25. And clever little footwork, first going inside then outside. The shot eventually just going wide of target. Further possession from Glentoran though, and as the game progressed, this time their number 11 Kyle Robinson watching his effort just going wide of goal. It was Glentoran who did manage to get on the score sheet first. Jack Murphy's free kick would find the foot of Daniel Kirk. He'd lead to the assist, and the ball eventually stroked home from close range by number 25 Jackson Clark. Glentoran 1, Glenavon 0. Glenavon did have a chance to go level. Jack Deary couldn't get his shot away. Some patchy defending blame Glentoran, who eventually did manage to clear their lines. Sighs of relief all round. Blustery conditions, and the wind did play a factor in Glentoran's second. The free kick punted towards Glenavon's goal. Eventually keeper Dylan Brack misjudging the flight of the ball. Joyce Chapman, the goal scorer, did see the funny side. Now, after the interval, it was Glentoran who were doing all the pushing. Some great skill from their number 11, Kyle Robinson, was to lead to their third goal. Robinson outfoxing Glenavon's defence before scoring the goal of the match. Young lad showing great composure, stepping inside, lifting the ball over the keeper, and what a finish. Glenavon were to get a goal back in the game. Their number 10, Cormac McNally, with a nice ball into the box, eventually reached Currigan, only managing to paw the ball away. Jack Deary on hand to steer the ball past the goalkeeper. Glentoran 3, Glenavon 1. Now, encouragement from the sidelines from Paul McCrum, Glenavon's coach, wasn't really enough as their heads started to dip. Glentoran eventually getting their final goal. Fourth goal of the game, a through ball from Sean Brown, seeing Paddy Quinn's effort spilled by the goalkeeper, and awaiting Jackson Clark was to slot the ball home from close range. 4-1 Glentoran, Glentoran deserving the win, and possibly Kyle Robinson deserving the man of the match.
Yes, very pleased with the win. We've had a tough 3 or 4 weeks. We've maybe been getting not the rub of the green, but today we got the rub of the green. Thankfully, we've come out on the good end of a result, so we're delighted with the performance as well. So very difficult. I don't think it really ruined the game completely. You know, I think we had a lot of pressure in the first half on Glenavon. The wind was a wee bit strong, but I thought we dealt with it very well in the second half. Obviously, our second goal was a big long free kick. The kick just went over everybody's head, but I felt we dealt with the second half wind very well, and it was good.
I'm disappointed by the first half. Just didn't get out of the blocks to begin with. Maybe gave Glentoran a wee bit too much respect. Second half changed the formation slightly. We gave it a bit more of a go. You know, unlucky maybe not to grab our second or third goal. Just I thought their keeper made a couple of really good saves. All in all, can't be too critical, but you know, we could do better all around the park. A couple of boys just, I think the 4 subs come on and really change the game. You know, it's hard to come into the game, especially at 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, 4-1 down, and they came in, they did a really good. They gave us a platform to try to actually nick a second or third goal and try to wiggle our way back into the game, but it just didn't happen, unfortunately.